Oh dear, oh dear. Right, okay. Last but not least, on the Bob Iger situation from this kind of big interview thing that he did today, Bob Iger has now responded to Ron DeSantis's campaign trail attacks, because obviously Ron DeSantis is on the campaign trail, and he's responded directly to the comments about. And this is why we get demonetized, guys. So super chats are the way to help. Ron DeSantis' attacks on Disney sexualizing children, basically. So he says the notion that Disney is anyway sexualizing children is preposterous. So we're not going to watch the video, although it's updated with the video. So he says this:
Really, Bob?
Sorry, we are a preeminent entertainer in the world, and we are proud of our track record there. The notion that Disney is in any way sexualizing our children, quite frankly, is preposterous and inaccurate. I mean, is it?
Didn't some people get busted at Disney for that very thing?
Quite a lot, actually.
Using the underground tunnels to transport little ones around in, and
quite a lot.
Yeah.
Did. In fact, it happens pretty frequently.
Yeah,
happens pretty bloody frequently, actually, at their parks. Apparently, DeSantis has focused his attacks on Disney's opposition to the parental rights bill that has led to a standoff, and obviously the whole sort of federal lawsuit, etc. He's also accused Disney of being a woke corporation. They are. And per the New York Times, said that the company has really embraced the idea of getting the sexualized content in the programming for the young kids. Well, yeah, they have.
They've been doing that since forever ago. I mean, there's tons of classic Disney movies that have sexualized stuff hidden in them that has been, talked about publicly. And
I think that's a little bit different than a couple of bored animators.
Oh yeah.
Compared to this, this is pure propaganda. That was some drunk and stoned animators in the middle of the night going, "Watch what we get in here," and nobody will ever notice until the days of DVD.
Well, Well, Iger came out and said the last thing that I want for the company is for the company to be drawn into any culture wars. What?
There's a cultural war been going on.
A little later on that one.
Now, the CNBC interview Faber pressed Iger on an incident that happened in June when there was a Neo demonstration outside of the Walt Disney World. It was horrifying, quite frankly. I'd never heard about this. And it's concerning to me that anyone would engage a level of intolerance or even hate that frankly could even become dangerous action. It could be turned into some dangerous act of some sort. So it is concerning to me. Sure. Whatever.
I don't remember that ever happening.
What the hell is he talking about?
I don't remember that.
People ever remember protesting were Disney employees.
I have no idea. It also looks like he throws Chapek under the bus again. We are concerned that he has decided to retaliate against the company for a position the company took on pending legislation in that state. And frankly, the company was within its rights, even though I'm not sure it was handled very well. That's fucking Bob Chapek under the bus again. Under the bus
third time today?
It was within its rights to speak out on an issue, a constitutionally protected right for free speech, and to retaliate against the company in a way that could be harmful to the business was not something we could sit back and tolerate. I mean, my God.
Well, he has to say that because he was the
my God, Andre, you're back.
You're sorry, I was on the phone just a second when you called me the last time. Sorry about that.
Good. No, it's all good. Give us your thoughts. What do you think?
Well, he has to try to hide behind Chapek as much as he can, because really, all of this is his fault. In reality, you can go to every single one of Disney's problems, every last one of them, and ask him, why did you do this? And this includes everything that has to do with Florida, because really, he's been the key instigator. Chapek had a backdoor channel to solve all of this, and then Iger came in and mucked it all up. But he can't admit that. He has to now try to frame as, Chapek this, Chapek that. Whereas Ron DeSantis has already come out in writing saying that Chapek never wanted this situation. He was forced into it by people behind the scenes, probably Iger. I mean, he's even tacitly confirmed that there was some kind of like backdoor communication between the two of them, and this situation probably would have been resolved in a very different way if not for Iger's aggression.
Backdoor.
It's very relevant given Disney, but yeah.
True.
Yep.
Tom,
no, I did find a video of this supposed Yahtzee flags. I pretty sus to me. There's like 5 people standing out there, and I'm wondering if they're not plants.
I mean, it's always going to be plants nowadays.
Well,
absolutely unequivocally. Come on.
For one thing, one of these guys look like they're black, so I don't know how much white supremacists they can be. But again,
they're awfully tolerant neo-Yazis.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Yeah, but don't you know this? Like, I mean, you have how many?
He's trying to cover shit up,
but the white supremacy is no longer exclusively a white endeavor.
Oh my god!
Yeah, one of the politicians running for office in California, I think the last governor election, who was a black guy that they said was the black face of white supremacy. Everybody was like, "What?"
He tried to take on not DeSantis, but Gavin Newsom.
Yep.
Anyone who does that is white supremacy.
They say the same kind of crap about Eric July too, just because
they do.
You know, he doesn't go with the narrative, so they got to come up with any way they can to discredit him. And what's hilarious is when they try to do this, especially go look at Eric's attacks. They have no qualms about using N-words and stuff.
Oh, yeah, massively racist.
And it's like, y'all are calling everybody else a bunch of racist bigots, yet I would never dream of saying that to somebody I disagree with.
Yeah. Oh, it's disgusting. Like, it's absolutely disgusting. The amount of intolerance that comes out of these people is disgraceful. Yeah. Bigotry comments and stuff. It's, it's not cool. Any closing thoughts, Culture? You want to chime in on this?
Nope. Okay. Well, I mean, I don't know what to say. I think I said a lot when it comes to this particular issue. I think he is woefully ignorant of the events around him, or willfully so, and it could be both. And I think that's dangerous to give somebody an extension like that who just is unable to take accountability for the circumstances and situation the company finds itself in. That's all I have to say about it.
Yeah.